Hello everyone, my name is Ronald. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome at all at my channel. Thanks for your interest in converting the heroes of HeroQuest into Dungeon Universalis heroes, because this is the topic of this video, and this is a video I wanted to make for a very long time, and furthermore I enjoy this. I can do it now and show you how to do this. And it isn't required. You can, if you want to play HeroQuest quests or any other foreign quests of other games in Dungeon Universalis, this is no problem. Just check out my other video how to adapt them into Dungeon Universalis, because it's an official feature described in the rulebook. It's working like a charm, and if you want to play this, you don't need the official heroes. You don't have to convert them. You can just use your own heroes, create new ones, take the ones coming with the game. It's not that, but it's just I want to show you how easy it is to create heroes, and that have the idea of other heroes. Of course, you could create there are different ways how to recreate these heroes. I don't show you in this video the perfect versions of or rebranded versions for Dungeon Universalis of the HeroQuest heroes. Maybe there are better options how to create an elf in Dungeon Universalis that fits better to the elf in HeroQuest. This is just a demonstration how easy it is to create the heroes at all, and to give you an idea how easy you can create your own heroes in Dungeon Universalis, and this doesn't have to do anything with HeroQuest at all. It's just a demonstration, and I think I can do this in under 10 minutes, or let's say under 15 minutes, to create all the 4 heroes of HeroQuest with the help of the app of that is free, World of Arasca. It's a companion app for Dungeon Universalis. You can use it. Of course, you can create all the heroes coming with all the material of the core box. Everything's in there to create them by hand with a pen and a paper. You don't need this app, but it's much easier to use it and to demonstrate it than filming me while I'm writing something down on a sheet of paper. And the app is helping you to create the heroes. I use this every time. If I want to have a new hero, I will use it, and within 5 minutes I have a new hero I can start with. And let's see where this is going. I hope you will enjoy this. We will see you back in a few minutes, and have fun. Alright, let's start with Barbarian and create a new hero in this World of Arasca app. Yes, I want to create a new hero. I will call him Barbarian. What a great name. And because HeroQuest is very made of almost only humans, I will also take a human to be a barbarian. In Dungeon Universalis you can take each race to be a barbarian. Even there are some favorite, but we are going with the humans, and we will take this human card and we want to make him a barbarian. Then we will choose the class card to be a barbarian. We will also get some skills because of this, hardy, tough, and this isn't because we haven't chosen the dwarf. And he's favored in getting skills, his strength attribute raised. He can't use heavy armor, and he cannot use any throwing weapons except of bows and throwing weapons. And increases of intelligence are require more points because it's a barbarian. They aren't known by by being that great wizards or whatever. So attribute points, let's check. The Barbarian of HeroQuest, all of the characters roll their dice for movement, so this isn't very important, but we want to have him a great fighter. We are raising his combat skills to the maximum. We want him to be very strengthful, so we are raising the strength to the max. Shooting isn't that important. Agility isn't that important. Could be important. We want him to be brave, so his courage is raised. He needs a high vitality as a tank. But let's see, his maximum is 6. We could rise it during up leveling. His agility has a maximum of 5, and after the creation of the hero, you can just level each attribute 1 point up while you're getting experience the whole game. So if we won't rise to this agility now to a 4, he won't be able to ever reach a 5 in his whole career as a hero. So I won't choose this. Oops. So, and that's it. We don't want him to be a werewolf. That's it. We go to the skills. We always get these skills: hardy, tough, lost in the dark, and we can choose another skill for him. And let's see. I decide him to use fast attacks, because then he can roll 3 dice instead of 2. With the penalty of 1 for the combat value, and so I think this is a great idea for the barbarian. And because there are a lot of other skills that could be fit him as good as this, but I've chosen to use the fast attacks for him. All right, I must check this. Okay, and now here we go. Then we have to choose a weapon for him. My first decision was to give him a bastard sword, but then I saw this down here. There's where is it? There is this great sword, and I think this is a weapon that is fitting a barbarian from HeroQuest with his great sword the best. So I give him this. This is also an uncommon weapon, which is great to give the hero at the creation, because you don't have to roll for the if you can buy it or equip it. Then we will give him some armor, because you can't wear any heavy armor. We are a little bit limited, and I choose to give him a studded armor as a tank, to be more resistant against ranged combat weapons. So then we have some money left. We have still 7 coins left, and so I will equip him with some let's see, you will get a heroic potion, so he can attack twice at least in one time. We will give him a healing potion. I don't go out without a healing potion. And then we are done. Another option, of course, we have a lot of options. If you're going to recreate this hero on your own, then you can choose from many other equipment. Give him, instead of a healing potion, you can give him a pack of provisions to restore some health, whatever, healing herbs, and spend the money. Otherwise, you're absolutely free to this. And the barbarian is done. Let's see. Save the hero. Okay. The barbarian is done. We need a great file for this, and then we are already done with the barbarian. We have a barbarian with a great sword, some armor, some skills for a barbarian, and we are done here. Let's go with the next hero. We will create the wizard, and I call him the wizard. Also, this will be a human, because in HeroQuest all the heroes are humans except for not all. What is silly? We have the dwarf and the elf. I'm sorry, not all are humans. Human. Okay. Class. So this, because the wizard in HeroQuest is an elemental wizard, so we have to choose, or we go to use the wizard class. If we're going to find it, there it was. Because this is a full dedicated spellcaster class, he gets a lot of spells from the beginning on, and chooses from the laws of fire, air, earth, water, light, or underworld magic, whatever, because we want to make him according to the HeroQuest wizard. We are going with the elemental stuff, so we will take one of these laws: fire, air, earth, and water. He's bad at fighting. Any increases to these attributes you have to pay more points, and that's it. Okay, we are going to. So here we go with the points, the attribute points for the wizard. Spells are made of intelligence tests, so I definitely going to raise the intelligence. I want to give him a better vitality, and I want to give him a better courage, and I want to get him out of the combat zone. So I will give him a better movement. So you don't want to have your wizard, your full wizard, except it's maybe a battle wizard, into any trouble at the front. So keep him away from every combat or whatever. So I don't touch the combat skills, the strength, the shooting skills. He shouldn't need that in any way. You can go with agility instead, so you can lose him. You can get to have him set him free better when you're going to be engaged by an enemy. But this costs a lot with 2 points. I take this. He also shouldn't be a werewolf. We leave this out, and we go to the skills. Then let's see what a wizard can use at best, and there are a lot of skills that are suitable for him. I personally prefer the mislead. So you can distract your enemies, which is very good if the wizard gets is going to be attacked or be the next target for an enemy, and so I have looked through all the skills. I will go with mislead. Oh, yes, I have to select this, and then here we are. We can choose from these laws. This is a difference to HeroQuest. In HeroQuest, the wizard has a sum of 12 spells from 3 of the elemental laws, and here we have to choose one lore from which he will get 4 spells from, and when he's evolving, then he will get new spells, and he can learn new spells, and this is just random for the moment. Here we have the fire. If you want him to be a kind of battle wizard, not to be confused with the class battle wizard, but if you want him to make damage, then here we have the fireball, the burning fist, and the fire elemental. Or if you want to have him as a healer, so we don't have the healing skill here at the moment, maybe here, corruption, light, earth. Oh, no healing spells. There are healing spells in water and earth, if I'm remembering this correctly. So the randomizer didn't choose one of them. Okay, we are going to have him a fire wizard, and that's it. Then we will choose, I will give him a staff and a dagger for better defense, and because it don't cost that much. No armor for this guy, but we will give him some components for magic. We will give him a healing potion. The heroic potion isn't that important for him because he cannot use it for casting spells, so I will leave this out, but I want to have him a mana potion. Let's see if there's any other stuff he can use. I'm going to skip this. I will give him just another mana potion, and I will leave him some money. You can choose whatever you want, whatever you think is fine. Another components for magic, maybe. And then we will save him, and we are done with the wizard. We are not almost done. We have to give him an avatar, and here it is, the wizard avatar. Yeah, we can see what it should be. And that's it. We are done with a wizard. Next try we go with a dwarf. And we have to choose a dwarf this time and not a human. Dark elves, dwarves, the good dwarves. Okay, classes. We can make him some kind of warrior, because the dwarf in HeroQuest is an average fighter with an outstanding vitality, but maybe like the elf, it hasn't that much attack abilities. So I will make him just a warrior to be a good fighter. And then we have our 8 points we can have. So we want him to have an outstanding vitality, and so we will give him. We want him to be. I want him to be a good fighter. Once again, and I want to give him a good strength and a good courage, because if he's going to the front and if he's going to fight against creatures of the night, maybe they are fearsome, and I don't want him to lose his turn, so I will give him a good courage for the last point. And that's it. He will get the skills hardened, hatred toward whatever, orcs I guess, tough and skilled hands. So skilled hands is important because he will get a raise for his dexterity, and because the dwarf of HeroQuest is also experienced disarming traps, and so he this is perfectly, because I can make this along. We have to give him a weapon, maybe a double-headed axe. What suits a dwarf the best? The dwarf at HeroQuest has a great axe comparing to his dimensions, to his height. This could be a battle axe, it could be a double-headed axe. This is an uncommon weapon, and with the creation I already told you at the barbarian, I will try to get uncommon weapons, and because it's harder to get them during the game. So this is a two-handed weapon, he cannot take any other. We can really make him stuff him with a lot of armor. I've decided to not do this because we can buy armor when he's raised his attributes once again, and so he is losing a lot of attributes, like in the chainmail he's losing his dexterity bonus or perception or whatever, and so I would just stick with a light armor with a leather armor for the beginning, and then we will give him the picklocks that will get him an easier chance to disarm or deactivate traps, and I will also give him some pickaxes for the thematically, and whatever you want to give him, except of this, in addition to this, maybe a heroic potion, and the healing potion you cannot give him. Then the heroic potion to get another action, and maybe some healing herbs. Oops, I'm sorry. The healing herbs, and then also the dwarf is done. I will give him a better picture. And here's the dwarf of HeroQuest in Dungeon Universalis. And for the last, we have to create the elf. And surprise, surprise, we go with the elven race, the elves. I want to make him for the theme. I want to have him to be a forester. Oh, there it was. He will get the battle wizard skill, so he can use weapons, and he can use some spells. He's very limited, like the elf in HeroQuest that only gets the spells from one of the laws, and so I think this is according to this. And then the elves are the race that can benefit from the mana. You can raise their mana, but this is isn't that good for the elf when he's going to be a forester, because the forester is limited always to the amount of his intelligence. His mana pool cannot exceed his intelligence, so I will leave this out. I don't get to raise this, but I want him to have a better vitality. I want him to have a better shooting skill at the maximum. And we can raise the intelligence later. We could raise, but because it only costs 1, I tend to use this. Because he's a ranged fighter, courage isn't that important, I guess. Combat skill is very expensive to raise. The movement only costs 1. I decide to give him a better intelligence for better casting spells. Okay. Then we're done with these. These are the skills. He has sharp senses, a good perception. He's a scout. You can also get a perception bonus for detecting traps. He's a battle wizard, as I've told before. He can accompany easily a pet with taming animal skill. And I think this fits. And we can choose one of the laws. So this isn't according to HeroQuest. We cannot choose one of the law of the elemental spells, but this is more thematically to a forester. And then we will have the dexterity enhancement and heal. Maybe he can be a healer. We will give him a weapon. I want him to be a ranged fighter primarily, so I will give him an elven bow. Where it is, an elven bow. This is an uncommon weapon and expensive, so I want him to have leather armor. I want to give him the option to defend in melee combat, so I give him a short sword. Where is it? Axe. Saber. Here's the short sword. It only costs 3 gold. And then he will get a healing potion maybe, or a mana potion. Mana potion is too expensive. Healing potion is too expensive. Heroic potion could be a heroic potion, so he can attack twice in 1 round. As a damage dealer, that isn't that bad idea, I think. So we will save this. The elf is done. And a better image for the elf. Not that good, but we can see who it should be. And that's it. I've created recreated all the heroes from HeroQuest in Dungeon Universalis in a very short time. And the next step is to play a quest of HeroQuest in Dungeon Universalis. And yes, this is possible. Everything is possible in Dungeon Universalis. Alright, we'll see again. And here we are where it all began. This video is over now. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it, how I recreated the heroes of HeroQuest in or for Dungeon Universalis. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Give me a thumb up or down if you liked or disliked it. I want to know if I'm doing a good job. And leave me a comment. I always enjoy to read your comments. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.